The CCA LYRA. Overall build quality, I mean, totally fine. I actually dig the shell. I like the faceplate. I think that's really pretty, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really have anything to complain about when it comes to the shell itself. The nozzle is a little bit small, so that could be a problem with some tips, but not all tips. The cable, yeah, it's a cheap cable, but I mean, at least it works and it fits. Has a microphone. This one time at band camp, I'm just kidding. I gotta be professional here. I can't be telling stories like that. And yeah, like I don't mind these cheap cables. I honestly don't. They're nothing extravagant, but they do the job. How does this thing sound? The bass is quite good. For me, anyways, I like the replay, especially when it comes to bass guitar, drums, stuff like that. I think it sounds nice and full. It sounds thick. Really enjoyed that. Has a good glide into the lower mids. When you get into the upper mids and treble, it peaks around 2.5K, then dips out, and then comes back for around 4.5K, and then dips out again. Not bad. It kind of gave me Blonde BLO3 vibes, to be honest, but this fits better. Like I can get this to stay in my ear. The blondes, they just pop out nonstop for me. Now the upper treble, like the air area, that it wasn't as pronounced as I would normally like. I do like a little bit extra there, just a little bit more than what this has to offer, but it's there still. It's still there. So I'll talk about some songs here, and yeah, we'll kind of go into that. Mariana's Trench, all to myself. I like this replay. I like this a lot. Bass guitar, drums, guitar, it all sounded good. I had no complaints there. Haim, Little of Your Love. I prefer a little bit more of a clean replay when it comes to the mids for their music specifically. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Nothing offended me. Cracker Island sounded good. Sounded good. It has that like bass riff going on. Sounds dope. Queens of the Stone Age sounded awesome. This thing likes rock and roll. It really does. Especially like, yeah, it just really likes rock and roll. Lights, Jaws, with her voice, even though it's female vocals, it doesn't get muddied up or you know, husky or anything with lower mids and mid bass. So I really enjoyed the replay of this for that song. When it got to Led Zeppelin, that is where I noticed the treble extension, because there's a lot of weird random things in that song that it's like little Easter eggs in the treble. And it wasn't quite where I would normally hear it with some of my other IEMs, like my planars and stuff like that. But I mean, this is a budget set. Like, this is $20, and I quite dig it. Like, for what it is, great relaxing sound. Like, I would probably use these for, yeah, just kind of like this. This is a pretty solid set. I have very little complaints about the sound, other than I kind of wish there was a little bit more air. So if you're a treble head, if you like a lot of air in your replay, maybe not for you. But if you like your rock and roll, and you like your mid bass, and you like that kind of replay, and yeah, like this sounds pretty dang solid. Overall, do I recommend it? Yes. If you are into rock and roll, I would recommend this. It's like, it's just better fitting to me than the Blonde BLO3, and it has that similar kind of vibe. So yeah, I can recommend this. It's just yeah, the only thing I would caution is, if you really like a lot of air in your replay, that would be my caution. Maybe not the set for you. But other than that, I don't really have many complaints. I quite like the replay of this. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time,